We also learn exactly what is working and what isn't, and when we pace ourselves in recovery and make one change at a time. This way, we only keep the things that are helping us improve and leave the rest.
Welcome to the Long Haulers, the official podcast of the post-COVID support community, where members connect with experts and other long haulers to learn how to heal from the effects of post-COVID.
Welcome to the Long Haulers, the official podcast of the post-COVID support community. I'm Dobbin Mohammed, nurse practitioner and medical director at RT Medical and a long hauler. Today we're discussing how to achieve and maintain consistent progress in your long COVID recovery. I'm talking about pacing recovery. Last episode I talked about pacing. Today I want to talk about how pacing recovery leads to better gains, bigger improvements over time, and of course, how to make that happen. Firstly, if you haven't listened to the previous episode about pacing, head on over there. Now, a lot of us long haulers are top performers, high achievers, and the journey from high functioning to debilitating and severe illness was essentially overnight. This can make it difficult not only to accept what has happened, but also to adjust to this current landscape of everything that is long COVID. Now, I'm not going to get into adjusting to our new lives or acceptance today. That's a topic all on its own, but let me know if you'd like to hear more about that. In saying how far and fast our lives have turned from our previous baseline to long hauler life, a lot of us, myself included, often started out the gate in our recovery at an Olympian-paced sprint. I often see a lot of long haulers coming into the community and getting really excited about all of the resources, but then get burnt out and crash from trying to do everything all at once. It's important to stop and give ourselves compassion for wanting to do this, and it makes sense. And it's important not to do it. Long COVID recovery is more of a triathlon than a sprint. And if we don't pace recovery, we will end up crashing with PEM or post-exertional malaise, developing worsening and or new symptoms, and becoming extremely frustrated and defeated in the process. By pacing our recovery, we meet our body and brains where they're at. We don't have the energy or stamina to learn 100 new things or develop 10 new routines at the same time. By pacing, we're being gentle and kind to ourselves and staying within our limits. We also learn exactly what is working and what isn't, and when we pace ourselves in recovery and make one change at a time. This way, we only keep the things that are helping us improve and leave the rest. By pacing our recovery, we give ourselves time to adapt to new ways of doing things, which is critical to maintaining progress and building new habits over time in any area of life. So why would it be different with recovery? And lastly, by pacing our recovery, we create a little bit of space to build in the things that we enjoy. It's important to not put off our happiness until we recover because, as I said earlier, long COVID recovery is more of a triathlon than a sprint. I hope in listening to this episode, you'll achieve and maintain consistent progress in your long COVID recovery by pacing it out. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of The Long Haulers, the official podcast of the post-COVID support community. We hope you enjoyed this episode and that it'll help you take a step toward leading a healthier, happier, and more productive life. Take charge of your recovery at postcovidcommunity.com, where you can learn more about membership benefits and join our newsletter to get the latest information and tips from our network of specialized healthcare professionals. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube and your favorite social platforms at Long Hauler Life. Please share this episode with other long haulers in need of assistance. Take care.